Psalm 87 verse 1 to 6, through the Bible. Psalm 87. Theme: Zion, the city of God. This psalm is a psalm or song for the sons of Korah. Actually, I think it is a psalm by the sons of Korah. It is a song that deals with Zion, the city of God, and speaks of the glorious future of Jerusalem. The nations will come to Jerusalem to worship. I hear people today sing, "We're marching to Zion, that wonderful city of God." I am afraid that song is meaningless, because Zion is a geographical spot on this earth. When I was with a tour in Israel, several of us were in a car together, riding toward Zion, which is the highest elevation in the city of Jerusalem. None of us could sing very well, but we sang as we rode along, "We're marching to Zion, that wonderful city of God." Actually, we were riding, not marching, but at least we were headed for Zion. His foundation is in the holy mountains. Psalm 87 verse 1. That is where the government of the world will one day be. Isaiah 2 verse 2 tells us, "And it shall come to pass in the last days, that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills. And all nations shall flow unto it." Zechariah 2 verses 10 and 11 says, "Sing and rejoice, O daughter of Zion. For, lo, I come, and I will dwell in the midst of thee, saith the Lord. And many nations shall be joined to the Lord in that day, and shall be my people. And I will dwell in the midst of thee, and thou shalt know that the Lord of hosts hath sent me unto thee." Remember that we are still in the section that is known as the Leviticus section, and the tabernacle and temple are the very heart of it. "The Lord loveth the gates of Zion more than all the dwellings of Jacob. Glorious things are spoken of thee, O city of God." Selah. Psalm 87 verses 2 and 3. This same view was expressed before in Psalm 48. "Great is the Lord, and greatly to be praised in the city of our God, in the mountain of his holiness." Beautiful for situation, the joy of the whole earth is Mount Zion. On the sides of the north, the city of the great king. Psalm 48 verses 1 and 2. "I will make mention of Rahab and Babylon to them that know me. Behold Philistia and Tyre with Ethiopia. This man was born there." Psalm 87 verse 4. Rahab is not the harlot of Jericho, but Egypt. See Isaiah 51 verse 9. Psalm 89 verse 10. It represents the southern world power, and Babylon represents the northern. The name Rahab means tumult, and Babylon means confusion. The tumult and confusion of these nations will end when Christ is reigning in Zion. It is very interesting to see that Zion will be the birthplace of many nations. When the Lord Jesus Christ is there, the world will come up to Jerusalem, and many nations will be converted. Notice it mentions Philistia and Tyre with Ethiopia. This is all tremendously interesting when we remember that as the gospel left the land of Israel and started down the highways of the world, the first convert was the Ethiopian eunuch, Acts 8. He was born again, out there in the desert. But the psalmist here has reference to, I believe, the entire nation of Ethiopia, which will be converted in that future time. "And of Zion it shall be said, This and that man was born in her, and the highest himself shall establish her." Psalm 87 verse 5. The King of Kings will make Zion the capital of the earth. "The Lord shall count, when he writeth up the people, that this man was born there." Selah. Psalm 87 verse 6. There will be many who will turn to the Lord in that day, recognizing that they were deceived by the Antichrist. What a glorious time this will be!